Hello everyone. Today we shall look into the topic of Indian writing in English, the major writers and their works. Made easy just for you. Okay, so now we shall have a general introduction on Indian English literature. So, what is Indian English literature about? So, these are the works written in English by the Indian writers. Only during the British rule we had our English language inculcation. So, what happened is that Indian people got influenced by the language, English language, and they wrote the stories in the English language. Okay, Indian stories in English. And it is important to note the first book by Indian in English is by Sheikh Dean Mahomad's Travel of Dean Mahomed. This is a travelogue, okay? It is all about Sheikh Dean Mahomad's travel experiences. And the next is the first Indian novel in English is by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee's Rajmohan's wife. So these two are most important in the examination point of view, and it is important to know the difference between a book and a novel. Okay, see here, book doesn't have any limitations. It would cover any number of pages, whereas novel it comes under fiction, and book may contain both fiction and also non-fiction works. Okay, a novel can be called as a book, okay, but a book cannot be called as a novel. Very important to be noted. Fine. Next, we shall look into the important writers in Indian English literature. First is R.K. Narayan, Rajarao, Mulk, Anand, Anita Desai, Kushwan Singh, Arun Joshi. These are the famous writers of Indian English literature. Now we shall look into the author R.K. Narayan. His full name is Rajapuram Krishnaswamy Iyer Narayana Swamy. He was born on 10th October 1906 and he died on 13th May 2001. And he is known for his work set in the fictional South Indian town of Malgudi. So Malgudi is not a real place. That is why it is known as fictional town, and most of his stories are set in this particular place. Okay, based on this particular place, but it is actually a realistic place that he wanted to tell about. Okay, so it was based on the Chennai. Okay, so to represent Chennai he used a fictional town Malgudi. Okay, and the trio is more important. R.K. Narayanan, Mulkraj Anand, and Raja Rao. These are the trio who brought Indian English literature to a popular stage of international level. Okay, so this trio is much important. They took up a stage they took up the stage of Indian English literature, to say. And the autobiographical trilogy of R.K. Narayan is Swami and Friends, The Bachelor of Arts, and The English Teacher. So these three are much important, and it is known as autobiographical trilogy. And the order is much important. Swami and Friends is the first, second is The Bachelor of Arts, and The English Teacher is the third. Okay, so they will ask questions like English teacher was preceded by, and the Bachelor of Arts was succeeded by. All those questions will be asked. Okay, the fictional town of Malgudi was first introduced in Swami and Friends. Okay, so Malgudi is I told you Malgudi is a fictional town that was adopted in most of his novels, and it was first introduced in the novel Swami and Friends. The Narayan's financial expert was hailed as one of the most original works. Okay, so it was most realistic events were portrayed, and there he also received Sahitya Academy Award for his novel The Guide, and it gained more popularity, and it was even adapted into a film, and it was awarded for that film also. Okay, so this is much important. R.K. Narayanan was awarded Sahitya Academy Award for the novel The Guide. Okay. To know about the awards of R.K. Narayanan, he has been awarded Sahitya Academy Award, A.C. Benson Medal, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and he was also nominated for the Nobel Prize in Literature multiple times, but he never won the honor, but he was nominated. Okay, and it is important to know the civilian awards also in order. The first civilian award, there are actually four. The first civilian award was Bharat Ratna, second is Padma Vibhushan, and the next is Padma Bhushan, and the final is the Padma Shri. Okay, so the order is also important. Now we shall have some MCQs to boost your memory as usual. First, fictional town used by R.K.Narayan. Option A is Nadu, option B Utopia, option C Malgudi. Guessed? So the answer is option C Malgudi. And the other two options you have to know about these. Option A is Xanadu. Xanadu was a fictional town adopted by Coleridge. Option B, Utopia. It was a fictional town adopted by Thomas More. Okay. Know these also. These are also important.